Studies show that the Erie region is lagging behind the state and the nation when it comes to innovations.
An Entrepreneur Expo and a special lunch presentation was held today. It's from a couple of national innovation leaders who want to ignite Erie. 12 News' Lisa Adams has the story.
Entrepreneurs and those who hope to grow Erie's economic garden packed a luncheon to hear two of the nation's gurus on igniting innovation.
When communities come together and have a particular focus on these kinds of opportunities, they can make a lot of progress.
Ray Leach knows what he's talking about. In Cleveland, his nonprofit, Jumpstart, is all about accelerating the success of entrepreneurs. It pulled Cleveland out of a 12-year stretch as the worst entrepreneurial economy in the country.
And over the last 10 years, we've made a huge transformation. Now there's been a couple $2 billion of private capital that have been invested in small startup companies in greater Cleveland, and it's creating thousands of jobs and tens of thousands of jobs when you look at the direct jobs as well as the indirect spillover jobs.
Although our region's big employers like GE are important, studies show that all net new jobs in the economy today are created by firms 5 years old or younger. The success of Lavery Brewing here in town is an example. Keynote speaker Richard Bendis, an entrepreneur and venture capitalist, says that's why the ideas of millennials, 25 to 35-year-olds, are key to Erie's future.
Their businesses that they'll start today are totally different than the industrialized and the manufacturing businesses that were here in the past. It doesn't require as much infrastructure, but what we have to do is to find ways for them to identify unmet needs in the marketplace which they can fill and utilize their talents and their creativity to address them.
But he also encouraged Erie to support existing businesses.
What you have to do is identify what your assets are, identify the gaps around those assets, build an ecosystem that will support the growth for small to medium-sized enterprises, but also don't forget about the existing business that also resides here, which is very critical to the economy today.
Bendis says igniting Erie will take a public-private plan, and it won't happen overnight. Lisa Adams reporting.
Now, after the luncheon, there were panels and workshops at the Booker T. Washington Center today. Topics include finding the funding and protecting intellectual property. The day was sponsored by the Erie County Gaming Revenue Authority and A Dreams Institute, which is a virtual incubator founded by Erie native Carmen Dawson.